Ilang araw ding nakakasang missile defense system ng Japan para salagin ang anumang bahagi ng rocket ng North Korea na papasok sa kanilang teritoryo. Magpapatawag din si Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihiko Noda ng National Security Council matapos ang nangyaring rocket launch ng North Korea kanina. At kaugnay po niyan, makakausap natin mula Japan si Noriyuki Shikata, spokesperson ng Prime Minister's Office ng Japan. Mr. Shikata, good afternoon. This is PR Kanghel from the Philippines. Good afternoon. First of all, we'd like to ask about your government's reaction to the failed rocket launch of North Korea.
Well, the Japanese government has strongly urged North Korea to exercise restraint over its launch. And it is really regrettable that North Korea conducted this launch, which is against existing UN Security Council resolutions. So we registered our strong protest to North Korea through diplomatic channels.
And does this mean then that you are pursuing plans of convening a National Security Council to ensure that this sort of situation does not repeat itself?
Right. So this launch by North Korea is a threat to not only security in the Korean Peninsula, but in the region and the international community. So we have communicated to the U.S. government with the chair of the UN Security Council this month and requesting emergency UN Security Council meeting.
And when do you hope to conduct this emergency Security Council meeting?
We understand that it's going to be convened very soon, later this week.
There are certain reports also saying that, well, this was actually a failed missile test and that there could be, in the future, nuclear tests also to be conducted by North Korea. So is this part of the agenda of that particular National Security Council meeting?
So we know that in the past there are cases that after launching of missiles, long-range missile launch, there are cases of nuclear experiments by North Korea in 2006 and 2009, and we are following the situation very closely, and this is a matter of international concern. So we expect that the UN Security Council will naturally take up, those kind of issues surrounding DPRK.
Would it be correct to assume, Mr. Shikata, that Japan has forged a stronger partnership with South Korea and the U.S. and other countries that are really united in trying to deflect any nuclear missile test?
Right. So we have been closely engaged with countries like the United States and South Korea. And we are going to continue to engage with other international partners to discuss this North Korean problem and to urge restraint on the side of North Korea to further taking any actions of propagation.
And one last question, Mr. Shikata. We understand that you also had your Japanese missile defense system ready. Would you care to share with us what has happened to the missile defense system now that the rocket launch has failed?
Right. So since the launch, the flying object was flying about a bit over 1 minute, that it was not necessary for us to exercise our self-defense, making use of SM-3s or PAC-3 missiles, which are part of our ballistic missile defense system.
All right. Well, Mr. Noriyuki Shikata, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate your sharing this precious time of yours with us. Spokesperson of the Prime Minister's Office of Japan. Thank you very much.